Hey Pisceans, welcome to my channel Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for June 2017. Before we get started, two things. One, I realize that I have yet to formally introduce myself to you guys. Rude as hell, right? So, hey guys, I'm Robin. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. Second of all, I know that I said this last month, but I really can't say it enough. Thank you so much for all of your comments, your emails, your subscriptions, your likes, your views. I appreciate all of the support that you guys have shown since the inception of this channel in March. It really, really, really means so much to me. It's the bottom of my little Cancerian heart. I appreciate it. So with that said, this is your general reading for June 2017. In the event that this does or does not resonate with you, check out your sun, moon, and or rising sign so that you can get the most amount of information concerning the energies around you in June. Could even be the last 2 weeks of May, could even be the first 2 weeks of July, depending on where you are in your cycle. So with that said, I'm going to shuffle the cards. If you do not want to watch me shuffle, please feel free to fast forward. All right, so here we go. What are the energies surrounding Pisces? What are the energies surrounding Pisces for the month of June 2017? Pisces. June 2017. Pisces. Pisces. I am surrounded by Pisceans. My entire department at work, with the exception of like 2 people, are Pisceans. It's very funny. All right, so some of my best friends are Pisceans too. All right, so Pisces. Surrounding you. What is the energy surrounding you in June 2017? All right, so I think we have about 3 more shuffles. June 2017, Pisces. June 2017, Pisces. Okay, one more. All right, so here we go, Pisces. Let's see what energy is surrounding you for June 2017. All right. Ooh, oh my goodness. All right, so I kind of want to use the cards because I can do whatever I want. I'm going to use the cards on the bottom of that one. All right, so we have the Page of Swords. We have the 2 of Pentacles is crossing you. We have the Empress. The Fool in reverse. Nice. I like the 9 of Swords. The 7 of Swords in reverse. The Death card. Lots of change. The 2 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Emperor. The Emperor in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. So, let's see. I have a feeling for you that June is going to be about work. Yeah, June is going to be about work for you, about new opportunities in your work. It's going to be about balance within your work. So let's get into it. So the Justice card in reverse. So this is how we're starting off June, or the energy that's walking into June with you. So perhaps might be feeling as though something's a little out of balance, or something's feeling as though it's not fair to you. The 11, if you add 1 and 1 together, it's 2. So it's about communication, that maybe there's a miscommunication between you and somebody else, a person who's in a position of authority. So either you and a boss, you and a direct supervisor, you and a superior, but there's some sort of miscommunication that's making you feel as though your relationship with this person is out of balance. You're trying to gain clarity on a situation. You're trying to gain some sort of fairness, because right now it seems like something dealing with written communication is not sitting right. But it is going to be, whatchamacallit? I'm sorry, I'm like stumbling over my words today. But it is going to be resolved because you, like, it's a hiccup. Like, it could be on, like, an evaluation of some sort. It could be on, an email that you exchange between you and this person, because there are messages going back and forth between you and this person. Could be over email, like it could be something that gets lost in translation through your email, but at the end of the day, you're coming out on top. So here's the Nine of Pentacles. So the Pisceans really come out of this situation with this superior, or this, it could even be another coworker, just a miscommunication of ideas and thoughts. If you're working on a project together, you do come out on top. You do come out you know, filled with abundance, just happiness, contentment, peace, love, all that good stuff. As you'll notice that the woman in the Nine of Pentacles is surrounded by all of the things that she's manifested. And also the Nine is about endings. So this is about, you know, certain aspects of life coming to a close, closing the chapter on something. And also we have home. So June, your home is going to be a very happy place to be. There's going to be much celebration, contentment, and merriment surrounding your home. So there's going to be a lot of partying with friends. There's going to be a lot of good times. And also, yeah, so there's for June, there's a lot of focus around the home. Once again, it's going to be about celebration, and it's going to be about happiness and contentment surrounding the home. But there's also certain things that you're holding on to very tightly. And so this could also be about you not letting go of certain material things in your life, or you not letting go of certain belief systems in your life, or you having trouble letting go of, like, it could even be that you're changing jobs. And like, while there's a lot of happiness surrounding this move, like the way that I see this could also be this, like it could read as this. So you're looking for a different position at, you know, a different means of employment. So either you're trying to become the boss, or you're moving laterally to another job. And so there's a lot of communication between you and another person. But something gets miscommunicated along the way. However, the miscommunications get resolved. There's success, there's abundance. You do end up reaping the benefits of this communication with this other person. And then there's much celebration and merriment to be had. Like, you know, you get the job, you get the position, things move forward, and it's super happy. But in having to leave one thing for another, it's hard to let go of the emotional connection or emotional tie that you have to this old place that you love so much. But you know, so there will be that tug. But at the end of the day, it was all, let me show you the two last cards under here. I could spend this entire reading just reading what's on the damn bottom of the deck. But you will be letting go of it, because here is the Nine of Wands. So once again, we said that nines are about endings. The Nine of Wands is about being on guard because you work so hard to get your wands in a row. Excuse me, so to speak. But you know, even though you might go through a period of time where you're holding on really tightly to what it is that you have, you do start to let go. You do start to open up. You do start to allow new feelings, new people, new opportunities in. And because I think that you know that it's fate. It's fate that's leading you in the direction that you're going in right now. The universe is taking care of you. And it's saying, you know, give of yourself. Like, you'll notice that in the star card, she's pouring water into like a little stream here, or brook, or, you know, a little pathway for the water to get into the larger water. So it's like, what you're doing is just small potatoes. Like, think about the bigger picture. And I think that you feel that, you know, you feel that coming. So work, this is all about work. This is all about your new job opportunity. This is all about, this could also be about legalities. This could also be about signing contracts. So if you're currently experiencing something to do with a partner, because this could also be about legality surrounding marriage. So, you know, if any Pisceans are experiencing a divorce of some sort, you know, and you're going through the justice system, there might be a little bit of unrest surrounding the paperwork involved with the divorce, but ultimately, like, you're going to be happy on your own. You know, you are going to have a happy home life. You know, you're gonna, like, this is just saying that there might be some hiccups with that divorce proceeding, but that things are going to move forward in a positive, happy manner that works out in your favor. If it's the job, it works out in your favor. If it's the divorce proceedings, it works out in your favor. So coming into June, we have messages. So the Page of Swords, it could be that you're communicating with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be messaging back and forth with an air sign, or this could just be messages back and forth. You could also be dealing with someone who's extraordinarily stubborn, or you could be being extraordinarily stubborn, because you'll notice that where this position lies, it's like somebody's looking at the past and they're not seeing what needs to happen in the future. It's almost like they're turning a blind eye to something that they don't want to see. And you'll notice that, their head is in the clouds. So it's like you're going to be dealing with someone at the beginning of June that doesn't have, they don't see things clearly. It's like they want to be stuck in the clouds. They want to have that kind of Neptunian idealistic vision of what life should be. And I think that it could be concerning a relationship. It could be concerning a relationship that you have. Once again, we said that this reading is, I want to say, mainly a work reading, but there's like a lot of just like logical, like it's pentacles, it's swords, it's, wands on occasion. But this is just saying that like, it's hard for you to achieve balance when it comes to your relationship with this person because they don't want to see things the way that you do. And so throughout June, you're going to be working really hard to achieve balance with this person. You're going to be communicating with them a lot. Your attempt is going to be to get things back into alignment. You might have some choppy waters because you'll notice in the background the water is a little crazy. That you've had ups and downs with this person, but I think that by the end of June, you are going to be like, this is just saying that it's all going to work out. The goal is balance. You're going to get that. So, whether it's balancing your relationship with this person, whether it's, if you're applying for a new job, whether it's about going back and forth about, what they're willing to offer you versus what you want to make, when they're going back and forth with, like contract negotiations when it comes to salary. So, you go back and forth that like they throw the ball in your court, you throw it back, and then going back and forth and it doesn't seem to want to work out. And then eventually it does. They do come back with an offer that's contingent with what it is that you expect. So messages back and forth, or if you're, in a divorce proceeding, this could be just dealing with somebody who doesn't want to see things the way that you do. They might even be coming off as like kind of immature when it comes to expectations concerning the divorce proceedings, and then you trying to find balance with that person, and communicating back and forth. So June is a lot about communication back and forth with people who you have to make decisions with, concerning your money, concerning your assets, concerning signing of contracts and paperwork. So whether that's a divorce, whether that's, the signing of a house, whether that's, the signing of a lease of an apartment, whether that's moving, whether that's a new job. So I think that you are coming out of a period of time where you have been happy, content. The Empress is about pregnancy. So I don't know, maybe some of you have had children, relatively recently, like within the past few months. I mean, it could also be that these children are, older now. But the Empress card is also about, she's the mother of the tarot. So you have the Empress here, and then you have the Emperor on the other side, which is very interesting. So she's looking straight ahead. She's not in the past. She's not in the future. She's in the present. She's happy. If you don't have children, it's that you feel as though you've come into a place where you've manifested all of the fruits of your labor. Like you've worked really hard to get what you have, and you're happy and content, and, your abundance, we have here, I feel like this is the sister card to the Empress, is the Nine of Pentacles. You've really worked hard to be content in your own place. But you've had ideas about how you want life to be, and so you've been gestating them. So you've been going through a period of time where you've kind of been waiting, like thinking about what you want, and then, you know, putting that energy out into the world and just kind of like waiting for your returns. So that's the card of like gestation, waiting, happiness, contentment, fulfillment. You worked really hard to be good on your own, and now you're just waiting for the return. But it could be that you're also like, something didn't go quite the way you thought it would. So the Nine of Swords is about something that's keeping you up at night. It's about anxiety. It's about just things that are causing you worry. So for some of you, it might even be that you tried to get pregnant and then it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, like on a very literal level from these cards. And that it turns, you know, it ends up just being, you know, back to square one. So, but there's also, it could be that you were content on your own, and then, you know, divorce proceedings started, and it was almost like, oh, I didn't want to think about this. You know, it's causing me grief. It's causing me anguish. It could also be just about, you know, if this is a job situation, perhaps not getting the job offers that you wanted, you know, not hearing back from the job that you wanted, you know, that you are comfortable in your position, but, you know, you were ready to move forward, you were ready for something new, and you didn't necessarily get the outcome that you wanted. So this is also about, you know, putting yourself out there when it comes to making your dreams happen. And so I think that you feel as though you've had a setback, but that setback is about to end, because the nine of anything is just an ending, so that a new beginning can come to fruition. So we have in the card, the advice position, we have the Fool in reverse. So regardless if the Fool is in reverse or upright, this is a very positive card. He's also looking toward the future. So I think that this card is just saying to trust your intuition, fall into the future like a fool. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like, don't fall into the future like an idiot. But like, you know, if your time hasn't come yet, don't worry, it will. Like, don't worry so much about the things that you can't control. All you can control is, you know, putting yourself out there, taking the risk, because the risk is worth whatever reward is to come. And that, you know, timing is kind of everything. And so perhaps now is, you know, you can feel that now is the time to push yourself. So don't lose this energy. Keep trying, keep pushing, keep moving forward, keep having a positive attitude, because the more positive energy you put out into the world, the more you're going to attract, that like energy. So it's like, you know, this is just saying that, okay, so you had a setback, start again, because new opportunities are coming your way. In the future, I see that here we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is all about sneaky dealings, people getting away with things. But in reverse, it's that, once again, if there's been a miscommunication with a person in power, it could very well be that you felt as though someone was sneaking around behind your back, or someone wasn't telling you the whole truth about a situation. Once again, we have sevens. Sevens in astrology are all about contracts, friends and enemies, business partners, associates, people that you share or are contractually bound to. So the Seven of Swords in reverse is saying that, like, in the near future, your communications with this person are going to illuminate that the situation was not what you thought it was. And in fact, you are going to be kind of in disbelief about it. Like, wait a second, that's not how I thought it was. So there is some sort of honesty. There is some sort of light shed on a situation that you're going through with someone that you're contractually bound to. Once again, it could be a partner, like a husband or wife. It could be, a boss. It could be, someone that you work with. It could also be somebody that you are divorcing from, that all of a sudden there's clarity on the situation. Things are starting to move forward, but it's like, because things have been so difficult, you almost look back in disbelief, like, this cannot be. Like, this seems too good to be true. This cannot be for real. But, like, this is telling you to trust that it is. Like, trust that the thing that doesn't seem real is. So it's like you're kind of tiptoeing away wondering, like, could it be working out so easily? I can't believe it. But the thing is, it is. We'll do some clarification cards for that one, because I'd like to know what the thing is that's coming to light. So June for you is a lot of change. A lot of things are going to be ending so that new beginnings can come to fruition, especially when it comes to your job. That you're going to be moving forward, either with new ideas concerning how you want to do your job better, either you moving to a new job, this is divorce proceedings going forward, and you moving into the future. This is whatever it is that you've been trying to gestate, that you then may have felt as though you had a setback concerning, and now you have to start again. You're going to be able to start again and have a fresh kind of full energy, because literally everything's going to start from scratch. You have to kill these old belief systems in order to move forward with that full energy. And then throughout June, you're going to have a decision to make. But once again, you're making that decision. You're deciding to move forward. It's not like, in this case, it's not like the universe is coming in and saying, like, you won't make the change, then I'm going to make it for you. It's literally like you're deciding to move forward, because you're like, this doesn't work for me anymore. So I'm going to have to do what I need to do to put myself in a place where I'm moving forward. I'm, applying for new jobs. I'm moving into a new house. I'm divorcing this person. So June is all about, the full energy is even saying, like, when things get rough, remember that there's a reason why you made that decision. You need to move forward. It's time. You feel it. Trust your gut. The Emperor card in reverse is all about being the boss. So I don't know, like, perhaps you're in a situation right now where your fear is that you're never going to be on top again. Like, the Emperor is the boss card, right? So it's like, if this is the father, if the Empress is the mother of tarot, then the Emperor is the father. Pisceans have a tendency to be, just like Aries, they have a tendency to be like a get shit done kind of energy. So perhaps you've been feeling really stagnant in your life. And so, you manifested all of this energy, you put it out into the world, and then it didn't come back the way you thought it would. And it's, or it came back in a way that caused you anxiety, anguish, or sadness. And now it's like, am I ever going to be good again? And the answer is yes, you are going to be good again. Like, this is not the norm now. The Emperor card is saying that you are going to be back on your game. You're just having a little bit of a hiccup. And in fact, if you can hold on to the Fool's energy that you had when you embarked on all of this, whatever adventure that you're currently on, you will find that, just give it a little bit of time. And it could even be that by July, because this is the Seven of Swords, it could be that by July you start having clarity about a situation, and it makes you feel like you're on top again. And the Knight of Pentacles are offers. So here's your new salary. Here's your bonus. Here's your new job opportunity. Here's the offer that you put on the house. Here is the divorce settlement. Here is offers and opportunity being afforded to you. So it's this person looking at past conversations that you have had with them and then offering you, countering the offer. It's all like, it's all going to work out is what it's saying. The Knight of Pentacles is kind of a slow moving energy. Hence why I think that the outcome of this is going to be more toward like end of June, beginning of July. because there is going to be miscommunication with another person who has the answers to your questions. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in the sad feeling. Don't get stuck in, don't get stuck in the feeling like, yeah, that's, oh yeah, the luck card. Don't get stuck in the feeling like things are not going to work out the way you want them to, because they are. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, Pisces, you're going to get whatever it is that you're looking for when it comes to money. You're going to get it. Girl, you going to get it. All right, so one more card from this deck. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, look at this. This is beautiful. So I think that there might have been miscommunication with a person, but they come back in and all of a sudden they're speaking to you more clearly than they have in the past. And you're like, why the fuck couldn't you have just said that before? There is a lot of luck concerning the situation that you're embarking on because you have the clover. So it's just saying that, like, you weren't wrong. Like, you may have gone into this with so much hope and so much, like, the universe is telling me to do this. This is a great idea. And then you're like, what the fuck am I doing? This was a terrible idea. But the universe is telling you, like, no, there was a reason why you felt that way. And it's because it's supposed to happen. This is a fortuitous feeling. So, like, don't lose the feeling that you had when you first started this. I was actually listening to an Abraham Hicks podcast thing on YouTube this morning, and she was saying that you need to remember what it felt like when you thought about the thing you wanted in the first place. You know, enjoy the journey. It's all like there was a purpose for this. So let it, you know, just let it happen. Don't focus so much on it. Just enjoy your life, enjoy the journey, and the energy that you put back is going to come back to you. The koi fish are about abundance. They're about money. So if you've been emailing back and forth with someone about money, you, like I said before with the Knight of Pentacles, you are going to get the raise you want. You are going to get the offer that, you know, the offer on the house that you put out. You are going to get back whatever it was that you asked for in terms of money. So if it's in a divorce settlement, you know, whatever the two of you put on the table as you know, money wise, it's going to come to fruition. It's, you know, the offer that you put on the house, the amount that you're paying for the lease on your apartment. It's moving forward with money, moving forward with that opportunity that you embarked on. And here's the house card. So once again, I see this as moving forward, moving jobs, moving houses, moving into a new state in your life. So if it's about wanting to have children, this is about, you know, here it is, like, have those kids, have that new, you know, that new pay raise is coming, that new house is coming, you know, the divorce is going to get settled, everything, like, you didn't make a mistake. This was supposed to happen the way that it was supposed to happen. It was just a matter of timing. Like, you know, sometimes sorry to use this expression, but sometimes we blow our load a little too quick when it comes to, like, how excited that we get about something. So instead of enjoying the journey and reading the signs and striking, you know, they say strike when the iron is hot, but really it's like, don't strike when the iron is hot. You strike when, you know, energetically you feel ready to make the decision that you've been working toward. So, you know, it's coming. It's coming. It's like that Weekend song, I Feel It Coming. I feel it coming. All right, so I am now shuffling the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. Whoa, 2 cards flipped out for you. So let's see what those 2 cards are. We have 9 of Abundance, girl, and 5 of Emotion. Okay, yeah, okay, so this makes sense. So the 9 of Abundance, if you remember, came up on the bottom of the deck. Girl. All right, so 9 of Abundance says, life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. let's see what this says in the tiny book that comes along with it. All right, who is this? This is the 9 of Abundance. All right, so your hard work and dedication to your dreams has brought you to a place of peace and contentment. Now you can enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. You're encouraged to gift yourself with little luxuries. After all, you earned it. Take some time to just dwell in happy solitude. You've accomplished so very much. Relax and ponder what would make you happy to focus on next. This is a good time to consider becoming self-employed, doing something that you love. This card indicates financial security, feeling joyfully independent, and the inner satisfaction that comes from being a success while also being a good person. Bravo! Additional meanings of this card: a renewed interest in spiritual growth, having absolute confidence in yourself, an appreciation for luxury and refinement, and getting away from it all. So yeah, so this is about, like, once you get word back on all of the things that you worked so hard for, pat yourself on the back, because way to go. The second card that flipped out was 5 of Emotion. So this is the equivalent of the 5 of Cups. So let's read what's on the bottom of the card. So forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. So 5 of Emotion. One of the most important spiritual tenets is self-forgiveness. As humans, we make mistakes from time to time. Focusing too much on those errors doesn't serve us, but only holds us back. When things don't go the way we intended, it's very important to forgive, forget, and then look for the new opportunity that always presents itself when our original path is blocked. Grieving a loss is a normal and healthy part of life, but you don't have to do it alone. There are angels around you in both spiritual and human form who can help you heal. Embrace their loving energy so that you can move forward through recovery and back onto the path of joy. Additional meanings of this card: accepting and forgiving mistakes, knowing when to ask for help, a tendency toward the dramatic, a change in focus, and misplaced items. So, forgive the roadblock, Pisceans. This is all going to work out in your favor. You just have to trust and believe that there was a reason why this path went the way it did, and that you will be hearing back from all the parties involved concerning the energies that you put out into the universe that you're looking to get back. It's all going to be a success. So enjoy the ride, Pisceans. I enjoyed doing this reading so much for you. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to email me, or you can leave a comment on this video. And if you enjoyed it and want a personal reading, please check out my website, intuitivetarotempath.com. Also, my email address is intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com if you want to contact me for any and all things. All right, guys, I enjoyed this so much. Enjoy your June, and I'll see you guys in July. Bye.